Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I'm gonna watch a little bit of the THQ Nordic Digital Showcase. The stream isn't sponsored or anything like that. I'm revealed today. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. If you want to participate, you can vote in the poll to say what games you think will be revealed today. Maybe some more Titan Quest, maybe some more I don't know. I've made a bunch of options which I think possibly could be shown today. I will show you guys over here quickly. So like over here you can have a vote, like if you think like Titan Quest or more Reanimal, because Reanimal is that other game that looks very much like Little Nightmares. I think it's from the same creators as Little Nightmares actually. Or a new South Park game or anything like that. You can vote over here and then you can see the results if you want to. But yeah, we're just gonna watch the reveal, the game reveal today, or the showcase reveal, whatever. I actually have played Lightyear Frontier. It's actually not bad. I wish they would make a couple of improvements, such as I think the game didn't have crafting from storage or something like that, as far as I can remember. I remember there were one or two things that I didn't like about Lightyear Frontier, but overall it's a pretty good game. So maybe they're gonna show some new update or new content from that game as well. There is also obviously on the THQ page, if you want to, there's a whole bunch of trailers and stuff for games that they might show today. Like for instance Gothic 1 remake I'm relatively excited about. And then probably the game that I'm the most anticipated for is Titan Quest 2. I don't know, it should be around here somewhere. Titan Quest 2 has been announced for quite some time. But yeah, if you want to watch any of the trailers, you can do so over here. Over there is the Titan Quest reveal from the 2024 showcase, so that's a year ago. So I hope today they will show some new content, certainly. And then, like I already said, this stream is not sponsored at all. I'm just gonna watch the games today and comment on them a little bit. I also have not added ads to the video, so the video is not monetized at all. So you shouldn't get any ads today for this video.
Dare to dream. imagination is still so limited.
Bada bing, bada boom.
What shall we do with the Flying Dutchman? What shall we do with the Flying Dutchman? What shall we do with the Flying Dutchman? I'm David Hasselhoff.
Hooray!
To save Bikini Bottom.
I believe in you, Patrick.
Thanks, SpongeBob. There once was a king who ruled the sea, and a ghostly pirate, mean and green. The magic clashed, ghosts unleashed across Bikini Bottom. Soon may King Neptune come to rid the seas of pirate scum. Soon may the Dutchman come to haunt Bikini Bottom. I'm one of those magic lantern thingies. Along came a hero, pours and swear, who takes the Dutchman to his lair. King Neptune yelled,
By my own beard, I rule Bikini Bottom.
soon may the BFFs come to burrow, kick and jump and run. Soon may SpongeBob come to save Bikini Bottom. What just happened?
It's our BFF rings. We can swap anytime we want. It's like a gift from the gods.
Here I go! Be wary of the Dutchman, wary of the mighty king, wary of their spells, beware of king and ghost, be wary of the Dutchman, wary of the...
I'm not really a fan of these types of games, like platformer games, to be honest. I played more than my fair share of platformer games when I was young, you know, like the very, very old Lion King game or Commander Keen. I also played Commander Keen when I was growing up. Contra, I think a lot of the relatively older gamers have played Contra as well, which is a very popular platformer, so I don't really...
Hi, the team came together around a central theme for our next project. We wanted to create a world that parallels some of the real-life environmental issues our planet is navigating.
Market Land seems a bit tense today. I heard something happened with another Tidewalker.
In Tides of Tomorrow, you'll head out on a journey to find a cure for a fatal disease before everything is lost.
It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
This feature is a look at the new location in the game. This place is home to the Party of the Dead, where people come to dance until they die.
I dropped a little bit of frames there, but if you you can also open up the stream, obviously, the THQ stream on your own if you want to. Then you won't see the little bit of dropped frames on my stream. I actually like car racing games, but I only like car racing games that are like Need for Speed, where you can customize your vehicle. Like obviously Need for Speed Underground 2 is probably the best game of that type ever made. I don't think any game ever since then has come close to the amount of fun and customization that you can do with Need for Speed Underground 2. So Wreckfest, you know, I would play Wreckfest, but the problem is that those games don't have the customization that you would find in a game like Need for Speed Underground 2. Oh, Sacred 2 Remastered. I did try to play Sacred 2 like maybe a year ago or so, but the game is just really not well optimized, and the controls are not very good for Sacred 2. So I hope that they would fix some of those things in Sacred 2 Remastered, because the game is just really not user friendly, because the game is obviously old. The games from 10-15 years ago just didn't have the same quality of life options that you get today. So hopefully they will add some quality of life to the game.
Oh, like last week when the roofs across the street got blown away?
I was certainly blown away. I remember thinking, he was the first beautiful person I had ever seen in my life.
What? That old man?
Actually, he was in his early 30s then.
That's what I said. An old man.
Well, for an old man, he sure was full of life. And inventive. He had a lot of dreams. And it turned out I had dreams of my own. He got greedy. And I realized I needed to be greedy sometimes too. He could be cruel. And
isn't it bad to be greedy?
And he'd never shut up about that stupid treasure. He kept studying his maps, poring over his notes, over and over and over again.
What's wrong with treasures?
He may be an old man to you, but when he was blabbering on about treasure, I saw a boy.
What's wrong with boys?
Was I not a fool for believing a boy?
Maybe he was just gonna...
I said, was I not a fool for believing a boy?
I don't know, Mom. I guess if the treasure...
Can't you hear what I am telling you? He dreamed of nonsense. He was greedy for nonsense. He was cruel because of nonsense. He filled my head with nonsense, and I believed in nonsense. And one day...
Mom, if you don't want...
And one day he will come back and pay for everything. Do you understand me? Or not?
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Mom, I'm sorry. You're right, Mom. You're right. Mom, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
I'm not a fan of platformer games, but I can certainly see that would appeal to many lovers of platformer games. Like Cuphead. Well, Cuphead is obviously extremely popular. Ah, here we go. This is the game I'm looking forward to most. don't know if I would want to play Titan Quest 2 in early access. I would much rather just wait until the game is fully released, honestly.
I believe that you can choose your path. When I came to town, I could have become anyone. A merchant, a priest, a blacksmith, or a thief. But I decided to uphold the law. The town flourished with culture and business. But not everyone played fair. In the most unlikely of situations, I fell in love. Over the years, I secured my succession. And my hard work paid off. But times were not always good. War and famine brought hardship. And hardship brought back my old enemy. I learned that politics is a dirty game, and even small crooks can become powerful. But I've always wanted justice. Which path will you choose?
Yeah, I don't know. The previous Guild games really sucked. Like, I think was it the Guild 2 or the Guild 3? I can't remember. Really, really sucked. So I'm not holding out too much hope for that one. I do like those types of games, but yeah.
Have you ever wondered why the formation of the barrier went out of control?
I hope this game will be good.
The mages haven't. But I'm not like the other mages. I see everything. And I see how the barrier affects all living things in this God's-forsaken colony. And every convict will eventually succumb to its influence. The old camp, with their pitiful illusion of order and safety. And yes, the so-called Brotherhood of the Sleeper, worshipping their mysterious god. They might be onto something. And the orcs. Well, you might dismiss their culture as primitive, but it would be prudent to study them carefully. Maybe the key to all of this lies buried deep under their sanctuaries. I cannot unravel these mysteries all alone. I need allies. Allies who look out for more than their own survival. Allies who accomplish things you might have considered impossible. Allies I will meet soon enough.
This game can be very, very good. Like they basically are trying to make like a Skyrim type, maybe Fable type game. Those games are really, really, really popular. You know, Fable and Skyrim and those types of games. So I really hope this game is good. I'm not sure who's the studio behind this. Alchemia. I need to Google them to see what games they've done before, actually. Well, when I look on Steam, I don't see that Alchemia has done any games before. It looks like Gothic 1 Remake is their very first game, so there's not really anything you can point to the game being good or not, but I hope that it will be good. This is Reanimal. It's, yeah, from the same people who made Little Nightmares. I don't like these types of games because I don't like platformer games, but I think this game could be very, very popular. I definitely know a couple of people who's gonna play that game. I think the art book for that game will be filled with some real horror pictures. Ten developers, that's a pretty small team.
Como tan okure aratakura. Santu kakoran shipa. Sentu nema kun. Kitoma. Uchi kitoma. Lobok. Solgo fan kurabakut. Tankre. Lutakarun shoklitantifa. Zendakal.
This is probably a Souls-like game. You can already see this will be a very good fit for a Souls-like game.
Oh, tu makumba.
So it's like a first-person Souls-like game almost.
Barakitan. Okrotuka koranchi. Falumak hokre horituma. Takarun kau dokushi washikotan.
You can see at the bottom left there's stamina, so the game has a stamina like Dark Souls. It seems very focused on melee combat, not so much on ranged combat or magic.
Anoti meritoku. Utan ketoan shi. Utan veta keeper.
It looks very good, I have to say, holy crap. For a team of only 10 developers, that looks very good.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council. And there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
I'm pretty sure that is the voice actor of Illidan from World of Warcraft. I'm not sure what his name is. Wow, Darksiders 4. I really liked Darksiders 2, and then Darksiders 3 was really bad, and Darksiders Genesis was exceptionally bad. So I hope Darksiders 4 will be better. But Darksiders 2 was very good. So yeah, so far from all of the games, obviously Gothic 1 will be good, Titan Quest 2 will be good, and Darksiders 4 will probably be good, hopefully. And that game as well. I would actually look forward to that game. Yeah, Fate Keeper. I think that one will also be good. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with the billions of dollars that THQ has. Are they gonna talk a little bit now, or is the stream over, or what? Let's wait a little bit to see. Maybe they're gonna have a developer talk or someone. Well, it looks like it's over, maybe. Possibly. I think the Steam pages for a lot of these games should be up now. Oh yeah, the stream is over. So I wonder where you can see those. So like Fate, let's have a look if the Steam page for Fate Keeper is up. 1 second, let me have a look over here. So if we look over here, let's see, Fate Keeper. Ah, it is already, there's already a Steam page for it. So this one looks good. Definitely gonna add that one to my wish list. Let's play a little bit of music. It's really amazing that 10 developers can make a game that looks as good as this. So it looks like a first-person Souls-like type game almost. Obviously, as an RPG system, you can see over there, I guess that attack cost and dash cost, that's stamina, so it's relating to stamina, I guess. And then you add here at the right side, you can see all of the different stats that you will have: stamina regeneration, mana regeneration, armor, magic armor, poison resistances, all of those kinds of things. Yeah, and then you get like green items, purple items, blue items, the traditional RPG system. This looks good. I don't like Dark Souls games, but this seems like it could possibly be up my alley. I much prefer games like Skyrim or those types of games where you just kill a whole bunch of enemies quickly, instead of this type of gameplay like Dark Souls, where you spend fucking a minute or 2 minutes fighting a single enemy. You know, I'm not a huge fan of that, to be honest. But look at the quality of the weapons and stuff like that. It looks really, really impressive for a team of only 10 developers. So yeah, that one is good. That one is definitely on the wish list. I actually need to see quickly if it will be available on the THQ creator platform to request, because I usually request codes for games on there. So anyway, that one looks very good. Let's see what else. Maybe they've created the pages. Hey, Titan Quest is already available for purchase. Holy crap. Definitely gonna purchase that. So let's remove it from there and add it to cart. That one is definitely going on the cart. Let's go to THQ Nordic, browse, and then upcoming releases. So Tides of Tomorrow, they did show a small amount of Tides of Tomorrow, but nothing too much. It's not really my type of game, to be completely honest, as the new SpongeBob SquarePants game is already available for purchase. This game I already added to my wishlist previously. It looks pretty good. The guild, like I said, the previous guild games were not good, but we can add this one to my wish list. It could be good. I do like these types of games. It just depends if this one is gonna be good or not. Sacred 2 Remastered, yeah, sure. It really depends what they add to the game, because as I said, I literally, like a year ago or so, I played Sacred 2. I replayed or tried to replay Sacred 2. and the game was just really brutally, how can I say, unplayable. There's unfortunately a huge amount of stuff in the game, in Sacred 2, that just make the game a real pain to play. The game is just too old, and it wasn't very well optimized for quality of life and all of that when it was created, whatever, 10-15 years ago, whatever. I can't remember when Sacred 2 came out. So hopefully, like, I will replay Sacred 2 definitely. They just need to make a lot of quality of life feature improvements. You know, like they say, better combat. The combat was one of the things that wasn't fantastic in the game, you know. So definitely, that's something that I hope they will improve dramatically. Bug fixes, yeah, sure, the game had a couple of bugs, you know, but honestly, if they can improve the combat, improve the inventory management system, implement stuff like, you know, auto loot and all of those kinds of things, then definitely I would definitely play the game. So that's definitely on the wish list, because Sacred 2 is a good game. It's just brutally unoptimized, unfortunately. The guild, like I said, I'll add it to my wish list, but I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope for the game, just because the previous guild games were so bad. Let's see who's the developer behind this one. So Ashbourne. Okay, so they haven't done the error, I guess I can say, of using the previous developers. So that's good, actually. So if you look over here, the guild. So the guild 3, we can see the score on the guild 3, 61% positive. So that's very bad, actually. The guild 3 was not a very good game, really. So that came from Purple Lamp and Golem Labs. And now the new guild is being developed by Ashbourne Games. So you can see at least THQ Nordic didn't make the mistake of using the previous developers, because to be brutally honest, if you give these developers another chance to make the next guild game, then already they've proven that they're not really, for whatever reason, they're not really capable of making a good game. So the fact that THQ has gone with Ashbourne Games is good. Now, Ashbourne Games did make The Last Train Home, which is a good game, so that's good. They also made Comanche, which is not a good game. So they have one hit and one miss. So the fact that the game might be good, might be bad, you know, I don't know, we will see. But anyway, that one is on the wish list. I did like the older Guild games, but the Guild 3 was absolutely terrible. So let's have a look quickly as what else is down the pipeline. And then, yeah, Reanimal. I don't like games like Reanimal, to be honest. I think it will really appeal to people who play Little Big World or Little Nightmares, anything like that. But yeah, Reanimal is not gonna be a game that I look forward to. So I'm looking forward to Soldner. They actually didn't show any footage of Soldner today, but they did show the Guild, the Gothic, Sacred, Fatekeeper, and Recreation. As I said, I do like car racing games like Need for Speed, Underground 2, for instance, which is a very good game. But this game is gonna be more like Trackmania, to be honest. And yeah, I didn't like Trackmania at all. It just is not my type of game. I don't like Trackmania. I would much more prefer a game like Forza Horizons or Need for Speed Underground 2. But Forza Horizons is not as good as Need for Speed Underground 2. I really hope that one of these days Electronic Arts will pull their finger out of their ass and just make a remake, not a remaster, a remake of Need for Speed Underground 2, because this one just literally just now popped up. That's interesting. Literally as we were talking, they created the Steam page for Darksiders 4. Okay, so that one is definitely going on the wish list. They didn't actually show any gameplay. They just like showed a very short teaser. Yeah, this teaser. I would have liked to see some gameplay at least, you know. But anyway. And it comes from Gunfire Games, which, yeah, they have a very hit or miss history. Chrono Before the Ashes was a very bad game. I did do a review on this game. You can see it's sitting at 62% positive. Not a very good game at all. Darksiders 3 was not very good. It was not as good as Darksiders 2. Remnant from the Ashes 1 was good. Remnant 2 was not good. I did do a review of Remnant 2. It's not a very good game in my opinion. So yeah, they're using a developer once again which has a very hit or miss history. Fortunately, they didn't use the same developer that made Darksiders Genesis, because holy hell, Darksiders Genesis was a bad game. Darksiders Genesis. Yeah, I've played and reviewed Darksiders Genesis. That's really not a good game. So Airship Syndicate, fortunately they didn't use them again, because bloody hell, Darksiders Genesis was bad. Battle Chasers Night War actually was a good game, but then they made Darksiders Genesis, which is not a good game at all. And I see they actually made the League of Legends game, which I haven't played. I don't think I played the League of Legends game yet, but I don't care for that universe too much, the League of Legends universe. So yeah, yeah, we will see. I'm looking forward to those games, and definitely Titan Quest 2. I'm gonna buy that just now, and then they said that the early access for it is already available, so I might actually a little bit later. I can actually go ahead and purchase it right now while we are live. I'm just gonna purchase it over here in the background. I'm obviously not gonna purchase it on the screen that I'm recording for obvious reasons. So let me quickly go through the purchase over here. Just 1 second. Because I really liked the previous Titan Quest games. Well, I say games, I really liked Titan Quest 1, which obviously is the only Titan Quest game that has been released so far. Okay, there we go, and Titan Quest 2 has been purchased. So yeah, you can already go ahead and install it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think you should be able to play the early access build of the game already. I think I will do that definitely. Maybe over the weekend or something like that. There's a couple of other games that I also need to look at still. Hell Galaxy is a new game that also has been released, like I think yesterday or something like that. Yes, yesterday. So this looks pretty cool. Like it's like a space exploration shooting type game, and you can build your ship and stuff like that. So that this game looks cool. I'm gonna review this game over the weekend. And then also Gold Adventure Gold, which is a really stupid title for a game, but the game actually looks pretty good. I think the game can definitely appeal to someone like me. It has farming, it has RPG combat, it has little hentai girl, whatever you call those. So yeah, it looks cool. So I'm gonna review this game as well over the weekend. And yeah, I also still want to review Cataclysmo. I haven't done that yet. But yeah. And anyway, I think that is probably it for today. Some good reveals. And yeah, I will definitely like I say, be playing Titan Quest over the weekend probably. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. As I said, I did create a poll in the live stream. I will also put the poll down below after the live stream is finished, so if you want to vote, you can vote over there if you want to. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/LFPgaming, or just LFP actually. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and I will probably be downloading Titan Quest 2 right now.